Hi, and thanks for joining me. I just got my Tonic Studios Wednesday Deal Mystery Bag Bundle, and this was the one that was offered September 2nd, so not obviously not the one that they just had yesterday, but I wanted to just post this quick video to show what I got because I was always curious what is included in these. I've seen them offered before and had just a lot of indecision as to whether or not to go for it. And before I made up my mind, it was already sold out. These bundles go incredibly fast because you're paying $25 for $100 in product. So, if it is something that you're interested in getting, I would definitely hop on it quickly when you see the deal go online. I saw it go live on the Tuesday night, and it's a Wednesday deal. So every Wednesday, Tonic Studios has bundles that they curate and put on special offer. Usually, 40 up to maybe 60% off, but this is 75% off because you're getting $100 worth of product and you're only paying $25. So, what the reason why I always hesitated in the past was because I just wasn't sure what sorts of things you get, if it would be useful. Um, Tonic is always, I do have a fair amount of their products and their dyes and whatnot, so I know that the quality is there. I just wasn't sure if I would be getting things that I could actually put to use. So I finally was able to put the purchase through before it sold out this time, so I wanted to share what I got. I don't know how representative this is of all of their mystery bags, but hopefully it is because I did get a lot of stuff that I think will be useful. So this first one is a Rococo die. It's the Nursery Mobile, just under 2.5 by just over 3.25, so fairly large. One die. That's pretty cool. It's kind of a, for maybe a baby. This one, sort of, I guess, along the lines of a baby. I mean, when I hear special delivery, I don't know why I always think it's like a newborn baby, but I guess it could just be a present that you're gifting to somebody. But this sentiment's pretty large too. It's 3 inches by 2.25. So I don't know how often I'll use that. Is it a stretch to use it for just gift giving? I don't know. I mean, it looks like it would be hard to just snip away the word special. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm not sure on that one. These two are wedding related. So you have bride and groom, 3.5 inches by just under 1.25. And this one says wedding and it's 3.5 by 3 inches. So this is a really good size. And what I like about this one is you can easily snip out the word wedding. There's only like a couple spots where it's actually attached to the banner. So that's an easy modification, and then you can stamp whatever you want on there because there's nothing about this floral spray that is wedding specific. So you could stamp happy birthday, you could stamp, whatever, hello, happy Mother's Day, whatever you can fit in there. So I think I'll definitely use this for other occasions other than weddings, but I do have my own wedding album that I want to make. So my husband and I just got married last year, and I haven't put together our wedding mini album yet because I wanted to create the mini album myself. However, for my grandmother-in-law, my husband's grandmother, I did make her a mini album for her birthday, and I put our wedding photos in it because she couldn't be at our wedding, and we thought it would be a fun way to kind of share our day with her. And I might end up making little mini albums like that for some of our other family and friends who weren't able to join us that day as well. So I actually might make pretty good use of this, even though most of my friends are already married. But I'll at least get a little bit of use for my own wedding album. And this one is a dot and drop. It's their Twisting Arch, and it is just under 2.25 by just under 2.75. And the way these dies work is it cuts into your card, and it cuts out these, where you see the white is what cuts out of your card. And then there's these little dots that are piercings that swirl around this corner arch. And that's meant to be where you put your Nuvo drops. And so if you were ever, like me, unsure of where to put your drops when you go to make those final embellishments, this is really cool because it creates that nice little swirly pattern that weaves in and out of this arch. So this actually happens, I think I have this already because they had a dot and drop die bundle on a previous Wednesdie deal, and I got 3 of them in that bundle, and I think fairly certain that this was one of them. If it is a repeat, I might just set this aside, and if I hit a subscriber milestone, I'll offer it as a giveaway. Then this one, definitely not one I would have purchased on my own. It's Hello Sailor. It's got this pinup girl who is just over 3 inches wide by just under 5.5 tall. So she is a statement piece for sure. That's a large die, and you get the outer and the inner. So that's really nice size. This set does come with 6 dies though, so 2 of them are for the pinup girl, but check this out. So you get the 2 birds that are, I think, symmetrical. So if you ever make those spinner cards, you'll have the front and back. And this is the part that I think I'll probably make good use of. This banner, there's an outer and then there's an inner that cuts the sentiment. And this is a really long banner. If she's almost 5.5, this is probably around 5 inches long. And I think you can easily snip out the Hello Sailor and just stamp a different sentiment in there. And the curve is it's a pretty soft curve. So it'll be easy to kind of bend a straight sentiment to that curve. Yeah, I don't think I'll use the pinup girl, but the birds and the banner, I think I'll be able to make good use of that. Then the big prize in this bundle is this die set, which is their crochet lace gift bag die set. It has 22 dies in here. Makes this huge gift bag. It's just over 5.25 wide, 8.5 tall, and just under 2.5 deep. So a really large gift bag. It's got that nice handle. I'll be honest, I'll probably never make the gift bag, but with 22 dies, there's bound to be other stuff that I can use. And so let's see. There's this corner piece. It looks like there's 2. So there's the outline, and then there's the verso that cuts out the detail. And I could probably use this in mini albums as a corner, like a photo corner or tuck spot for a photo. So that could be used for that. This is cool. So I don't have anything like this. This is a curved banner. That's a really nice long one. So you could fit like happy birthday probably across this whole banner. So that's kind of nice. I like that. The sentiment itself is congratulations. And you've got some other sentiments as well. So this is Happy Mother's Day, and then Get Well Soon. So really pretty good sentiments that you'll probably find pretty easy to use. This little set here is kind of cool. So there's 3 tags here, and these are the perfect size for photo corners. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna definitely try to use those as photo corners in my next mini album. This is a little bit larger, could probably also be a tuck spot for a photo on a mini album as well. And then the 3 tags they look like a pretty good size. So the largest one is just over 3 inches by just over 2 inches. The middle-sized one is probably around 2 1/4 by 1 3/4, and then the small one here is 1.5 square, I'm guessing. Yeah. 1.5 square? Yeah. So, these are pretty cute. They'll make nice little gift tags, and sometimes I use tags as decorative elements on my cards as well. So it's probably more likely that I'll use these in my card making. And then these are really cute also. So a couple more banners. So this is a small one, has sort of double-ended with the fishtails, and then this one is kind of like a nameplate. It even has the little piercing for like where the screws would go on either end of a nameplate. So that's really cute. And you can definitely just, put those sort of secondary sentiments in here, like those kind of smaller font ones that are really common these days, and so those are going to be pretty useful as well. So definitely a lot in here that I think I'll use even if I never make the bag itself, because the bag is probably only 4 or 5 dies out of this complete set of 22 dies. So everything else is so general purpose that I think it'll be really easy to make good use of this set. So here's another kind of look at all the different things that this set can cut out. Really super cute. So yeah, I really like it. I think for, obviously, the value for money is there, because, I don't have a hard time believing that this is $100 worth of product. Even though a lot of times you can find things on sale on other sites than the Tonic website, even at sale price, I think you'd have a hard time finding all of this for just $25. So I think the value is there. In terms of repeats, for me anyways, I have, a small collection of Tonic stuff, but so I was actually kind of surprised that I got a repeat, because I don't have a ton of Tonic dies yet anyways. I mean, these mystery bags are a great way to build up your stash. And I certainly don't buy, every collection that they release. So I was a little surprised that I actually got a repeat, but 1 out of the 7 products isn't too bad. And then in terms of usefulness, I think with some modifications, I'll be able to use pretty much everything. The only thing that I don't think I'll make use of much is the nursery mobile, just because I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of friends having babies or grandbabies or anything. Although I guess at some point maybe my friends will have grandbabies, and I'll be able to pull this one out. But for now, not a ton of use for that. I guess that's the only thing I would say is they do have some things that are for very specific occasions, and if you don't have occasion to use those, then it could be rather useless for you. So, these two I generally think of as, babies, newborn babies and whatnot, and then obviously these are wedding themed. But this one's easily modifiable, so I'll definitely be able to use that with modification. And this one, it's just my particular interest and style. I probably wouldn't use the pinup girl, but then again, there's all the other elements in the set I can make good use of with some modification again. So if they do offer this again, yeah, I'm definitely gonna jump on it and buy it. I think that, just honestly, just this alone was probably worth it, because all of those accessory pieces, I'm 100% certain I'll be able to use in my mini albums and my card making. So So I'll definitely get the next mystery bag bundle that they offer. I don't know that I'll always buy them, but I think as I'm building up my stash, these are a great way to just get a nice spattering of the different product lines and the different collections, and quickly build up your stash for not a lot of money, to be honest, because like I said, I don't even think I could find all of this on sale. And I consider myself to be a somewhat savvy shopper, but even I can't beat those deals. So, well worth it for me. Well, I hope that you found this useful. Thanks for watching, and until my next video, have a fantastic day. Bye.